Robert Whittaker and Kelvin Gastelum. Well, on April 13, 2013, he upset Uriah Hall to win the Ultimate Fighter. 6 years later, he challenged for interim UFC middleweight gold, unable to finish the job that night, but a valuable 25-minute exchange there with Israel Adesanya, one of the best title fights we have ever seen. And now Gastelum trying to rebuild and get back to the top of the league.
And it starts today. The journey back to the top starts at level 1, and Kelvin Gastelum will embrace that. He will look at it and he will say, I am up to this journey. I'm up to the fight. I'm up to the uphill battle. I am up for the preparation of trying to become a champion. It's been a sole goal for Gastelum, and he will do everything in his power, starting tonight, to put himself back in a UFC championship fight.
So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge today. Tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Whittaker is 1 year his senior. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 16 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Yuma, Arizona, USA, presenting the challenger, Kelvin Gastelum. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Robert Whittaker.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round 1. You are paid to tell us what you think is going to happen as an analyst. We have a striker, we have...
You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with round one, and when you have what looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler, it doesn't always play out that way, but given what these fighters said to us on Thursday, the game plan seemed pretty clear.
They're very clear game plans, but which one of them is able to implement the game plan most effectively? The grappler will try to push forward, get close, try to secure takedowns. He's even willing to pull guard to make sure that he is in the grappling situation. The striker needs to stay at space. The striker needs to maintain distance and fight behind that beautiful jab he possesses.
Just misses with the straight right. Oh, how about the Whittaker right hand? See, this is why when you sit down to play EA Sports UFC 4.
John, no question. No question. I know where I'm going. I try to make it go random, but I randomly select the Reaper, Robert Whittaker.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom. Wow, actually got the takedown.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker. Nice kick there by Robert Whittaker. Oh, big hook. That'll sting.
That hurt him a little bit. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Very nice leg kick there by Gastelum. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Gastelum gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chopping the wood with those leg kicks.
Good combination there by Robert Whittaker.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt already. Bad.
Blocks the shot. Gastelum gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt, man. He's hurt, man.
Oh! Back to the feet.
He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
John, that was so nice. What a beautiful takedown.
Oh, you don't want to be anywhere near his guillotine. This could be trouble.
He's attacking guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
Straight down the middle. I need more of that. Round two, Robert Whittaker versus Kelvin Gastelum. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, nice right hand.
Nice kick landed there by Robert Whittaker.
He needs to start looking to finish him because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish. Oh, he got it back!
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Again here, but hurting.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Whittaker getting work here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Oh, you got to watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here.
Posturing up now. Nicely done. Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's time to work.
"30 seconds to go in round 2. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Gastelum's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Sit down, catch your breath. Listen, you knocked him down at the end of that round. That was great, okay? He's ready to go. I want you to go out there.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Gastelum. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Fighters back to their feet here. And they separate. Well, as we call on the unofficial numbers, 88 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker. And unofficially landing with 56% accuracy against Kelvin Gastelum.
Big punch.
That's it!
He's done, he's done!
Well, it's not every day in the UFC that you see a fight ended due to a leg kick, but that one was absolutely devastating. He took away that lead leg of his opponent, who became a one-legged fighter, and then it became just a matter of time. So, somewhat anticlimactic here tonight, but not for the winner, as he gets one of the bigger TKO wins of his UFC career. And there he is, the king of the 185-pounders, the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion, your winner tonight by TKO. Now we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Stop this contest at 2 minutes.